Hello, hello. This is my last video of the night. Tonight we're going to be talking about the standard algorithm for multiplication. Took a little while to write that. Sorry about that. This is probably what your parents and even maybe your siblings are most familiar with in how to multiply 2-digit times 2-digit. Okay, so what we've been looking at, we have done 32 times 24 for all of our examples. I've recorded 3 videos now after you finish this one, and they've all dealt with 32 times 24. So we should be getting the same answer for each one. We just go about it with a different method or a different way of solving. After you've understood and learned each one, you can pick which one you like the best, and you can use it and correctly solve any problem with 2-digit by 2-digit and even higher than that. But let's just stick with 2-digit by 2-digit. Okay, let's switch colors here. Let's start with exactly what we do with partial products. Remember how we started with the bottom factor and multiplied it by the ones place. So we've got 4 times 2, and remember how we said that was 8. Then we're going to say 4 times 3, and we're going to get the answer 12. See how there was nowhere to carry that, the 1, so we put it here for 12. Now, the reason why we get to keep it all down here together is because if you remember, when you saw that partial products, you saw a number that was 120 and a number that was 8. And when we added those together, we would have gotten 128. This method literally allows you to not have to add to get this 128, but it does it for you in a sense. So we've gotten 128. Now, the next part, before we keep multiplying, one of the rules to standard algorithm is that we put a 0 here. Every single time, you will always start by putting a 0 on that second line, if you will. Okay, we've already taken care of the 4, so we don't need to worry about that guy anymore. Now it's time to focus on this 2, the bottom factor 2. Okay, we're going to multiply 2 times this 2 right here. And it is important that you go in order. You can't just say 2 times 3 and put the answer. You have to go 2 times 2. Well, the answer to 2 times 2 is 4. Then you're going to say 2 times 3. And 2 times 3 is 6. Alrighty. What we're going to do, just like we had to add our partial products, you do have to do some addition for a standard algorithm. You're going to add everything you just got. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. 768. If you go back and watch all the videos, that is the answer that we got each time. This is the least broken down way of showing you how we got the answer. Now, you'll notice that 0 we put is very important because it's like showing that the 6 here, it's not just a 6, it's really 600. Remember when we did the 20 times 30, that last part, 2 times 3? Remember what we got? We got 600. That's why we need to always, always, always have that 0 there, because it represents what our hundredth place. It basically allows us to have a hundredths place. Okay, now that we've tried that one, let's try one more just so that you can make sure that you've got the hang of it. Let's try it in yellow. Okay, let's try 73. No, I don't like 3. We've already worked with 3 a lot. Let's do 70. Hold on, let me get it back. Okay, I think it's back. Let's do 75 times, we'll go with 62. Okay, remember what I taught you. Always start with this 2, and you're going to multiply bottom factor 1s, bottom factor 10s. So 2 times 5 is 10. Remember, you have to carry your 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15. We have 150. You can cross that out because we're done with it now. Remember what I said, you have to always put a 0 on that second line. Just start it off with a 0. Just tell yourself, put the 0, put the 0. Okay, we're going to look at this 6, and we'll multiply it by that 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Remember to put your 0 here, and you carry the 3. So I'm going to turn this 1 into a 3, like that. You can erase it if you have a pencil. Okay, 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 more, 43, 44, 45. There was nowhere to carry the 4, so I put everything down. We're going to add it together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. Bring down the 4. So the answer to this problem is 4,650. Now you could have solved that any of the ways I've taught you so far. You could have used partial products, or you could have used the array model. But I just wanted to show you another way of doing standard algorithm. The most important thing to do is make sure you're getting it in order. So that's looking at, this was a 2 before I scratched it out, making sure you start with the 2, multiply the 5 and the 7, then always, always, always drop that 0 there. Always, just as a rule, have the 0. And then you go on and you make sure you do it in the right order, and you say 6 times 5, then you can do 6 times 7. Never forget to add anything that you've carried up top, and you are good to go. Also, you've probably watched these, and I am so sorry I keep forgetting the secret word, but the secret word tonight is light bulb for learning. Turn on the lights, light bulb. All right, guys, have an awesome evening, and I'll see you in the morning.